Making money these days is very difficult in the trucking industry, especially if you're relying on the load boards and the spot market. The best thing you could do is work on getting your first direct shipper customer. Now, I'm going to explain to you how I got my first customer. So about a year and a half ago, I was taking these loads from a top 10 mega carrier, and the shipper was like 4 miles from where I parked my truck. I was making anywhere from $3.50 to $4 a mile or more on these loads, and the loads were very light. One thing that I did was I got to know the people in the warehouse that were loading my truck and also the shipping manager. Everybody was pretty cool. It was like a family type environment. So one day, one of the guys that was loading me approached me and told me that I should really talk to the owner of the company because he knows of 2 different guys who were taking freight directly from them and bypassing a broker. I said, all right, cool. So I got the name of the owner of the company. I made an appointment to talk to him. I came in on my day off and I introduced myself. I told him that I was interested in establishing a relationship so that I can haul his freight directly. Maybe I can make a little more money and save him some money. So we got to talking and I asked him about himself, his company, how long he's been in business. I told him how much I really liked the way he ran his business and the company, how everybody was really nice and it was a really family-oriented type atmosphere. And then I told him about myself, the things that are important to me as a businessman and what I can bring to the table. In part 2, I will go into detail some of the things that I feel like it was important as a businessman to work directly for a shipper. The one thing he did bring up is that most shippers, their payment terms aren't ideal for us. Most of us are used to getting paid the next day because we use a factoring company. Well, his payment terms were usually net 30. So he asked me if I could work with that, and I said no. He asked me if I could work with, net 10-day terms, and to be honest with you, I really couldn't. I was used to making my money right away. So I asked him if he would be willing to work with my factoring company, and he said yes. I'll go into detail on part 2 of the video of how you can do that. So I was still hauling for the other broker at the same time, even when I did my first load directly with the shipper. But you got to be careful. There's some things you got to be careful with because you don't want to get caught. So that's it for this video. If you have any questions, you can comment or you can send me an email by going into my profile. And I'll see you guys on part 2.